1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Thank y'all for showing up today, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Woo, boo, boo, boo. That's how we check the mics on tour. I'm kind of high, though. Hold on, let me move this back.
No.
Boo! Look at it.
Because you don't talk about
Hey, man, you know what I'm talking about? Let's do it like this. I'm going to keep my volume just like this the whole damn show.
You going to get talking, you going to be like, and then what they do is.
I got to change that. I need to change it. So I'm going to stay. The eclipse happened, man. New energy. My voice about to.
You said that after the new year.
It wasn't no eclipse. It wasn't no new moon.
Greg be doing a mic check. Hey. What's happening, y'all? Then when it start.
All right, but I'm about to be just like, hey, that eclipse energy.
What?
I just yawned and said the eclipse.
I thought you didn't yawn on purpose?
Yeah. I yawned because I needed to yawn.
No, I thought you was purposely like just yawning.
Nah. I was yawning for real.
Y'all snuck up out of his body.
I was like, what the hell?
All right. Hold on.
No, I'm not a flat earther. I just don't believe a lot of stuff. You got to prove some things to me before I'm just like, oh, yeah, the earth is round.
Greg's not a flat earther. He just don't believe it's round because they told us that it was round.
It could be square. All I know.
He just like, it ain't round because that's what they said it was.
It could be a floating dildo out there. We could be on anus for real.
You gonna do that. You gonna do your own thing on that. We ain't doing that over here. I ain't got the patience. This is how threats coming for us.
You say something about trans athletes?
No, I'm reading somebody's comment. We not touching that. What's happening, family? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Tell It. I'm one of your hosts, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank, and the other host is...
Goose, man. How y'all doing?
Already. Hey, if it's your first time tuning in, we greatly appreciate it. It's the podcast we do every single week. And at this point, we just talk about whatever the hell we feel like it, whatever Patreon brings us, and all the worldly views. The only difference between us and all these other podcasts is coming from two men, two black men. We husbands, we fathers, we uncles, brothers, blue collar, entrepreneurs, white collar, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah. And as y'all heard in the pre-roll, sometimes a little controversial, but we're not going there on the recorded session. We usually start this off with getting something off our chest because, as you know, in the United States, it's healthy for black people to relieve that pressure. And we're going to get stuff off our chest. Pressure bust pipes. Goose, what you want to get off your chest?
First, I want to... Woo! That's the eclipse energy. It's a new moon, new day, new energy. All right. So I'm going to speak loud into the microphone going forward from now on, man. You feel me?
Just be you.
I am. This new eclipse, this new me, man. I shedded the skin off. What's
that got to do with
positivity?
The eclipse has nothing to do with starting over.
Yeah, it is. It's a new moon, man. It's like a new you.
All right. I'm going to agree with you.
You should.
Yeah, if that's how you feel about it. I agree with you 1,000%.
We can talk about what you think about the eclipse. But let me get this off my chest first. Y'all, if you're 40 plus...
Talk about it, Goose.
And you sagging your pants, man, you about lame as hell. Why are you sagging? I'm seeing grown men sag. Like, I understand the sagging of the pants when it's like right around the rim of your drawers or whatever, and your pants ain't like lower, just zip tied around your waist. I understand that. Okay. But literally, when your pants is halfway below your ass or right around your ass cheeks, you slitty, it's right. What's happening? Why are you doing that at 40 years old? I honestly don't think you should be doing it at 20, but you know, your frontal lobe ain't all the way developed just yet. So that's your excuse because you just ain't mature yet. But at 40, doing this, you about dumb as hell, man. And I'm going to tell you now, you come talk to me anywhere at the merch table, at a show, and it's like, and then you wear the shirts, the short shirts, to show that you sagging.
They done took it. So
they got these cropped shirts now that
for dudes
to where it's like right at your belt buckle. Literally, that's where your shirt gonna stop. And then their pants are already sagging, so it's almost like they're wearing those shirts that you go to football practice in, and you showing your stomach. But they walking around daily like this. Man, stop that bullshit. Stop. What?
So it's like the early 2000s mixed with the new age leggings that dudes be wearing.
Yes, man.
They said we're going to mix the two. We're going to sag our pants, but they're not going to be baggy. They just going to sag them.
Yes.
But then we also going to wear crop tops.
And then I'm going to make sure I do squats and booty crunches and stuff so my booty all nice so I can show everybody my booty. I guess that's why they do it. Y'all trying to show off your gangs, I guess.
Nah, that ain't what they do.
Oh. Yeah, they trying to show they BBLs or something.
I don't know. I ain't paying no attention. I don't get a lot of the newer styles that people are doing at all. I don't get it. I don't try to, cause I would just walk around. I would be annoyed all day, every day. A lot of people think I be annoyed. I don't. I just be like, I don't get it. If I pay attention long enough, I'm gonna be like, I hate all of y'all. Cause
now
I know I'm at that age.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm older. What you doing? I'm messing.
Now, the bell bottoms are coming back into play, right? So now guys are wearing.
I've seen that.
Like humongous, huge pants.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and this is wild. Then on top of that, and I don't know how I feel about the painting of the nails, but it's almost like they're doing it for attention. This basketball player was doing it, and he just had all his fingernails were like different colors, and I'm like, what? When did that come into? I understand the clear buffing. I want my nails to look clean. But the coloring of the nails is another wild situation for me.
It's wrapping back around. It's like back in the day in the, what was that, the late 80s? Maybe even early 90s when the whole androgynous thing, you know, when Prince was in his uprise and everything. And dudes was, you know, some of them was dressing, I don't know, I know what I would have called it, you know, prior to this generation. But I ain't gonna say for lack of a better term, but that's how they were dressing. It was just like,
they were in their feelings.
Yeah.
Feeling nice.
Dressing
feeling
a little
good.
softer than usual, I guess. I don't know. That's probably offensive too. But I guess that's what they at. I don't know.
Okay, well, stop sagging your pants, man. Put a belt on. Wear the size pants you supposed to wear. I don't want to see your ass. I can't wait till my daughters.
Oh, they say that basketball player has endorsements for that.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess, you know, everybody got a price.
Encouraging other people, dude.
Everybody got a price. You know what I'm saying? Pay me some money.
To do what?
Shave my booty online. I shave my booty online. Nair, sponsor me, man.
There's old school guys who've been like, man, you shaving your hair, you supposed to be a man.
I know.
Only women shave. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Over and shaving.
That's true.
You must be on that stuff. Why you want your booty hole smooth? Who gonna be in that booty hole?
Oh,
that's the only reason you shave that booty hole, so it can be smooth for somebody else.
So they can have some action.
Yeah. See, Goose?
But I got an answer for you. That's my damn business.
Exactly.
That's my damn business.
Yeah,
my thing is,
they painted nails.
You can't see my shaved booty.
They paying.
You can't see my shaved booty though.
That's my business.
You can't see my shaved booty. I can see your sagging pants, and I can see your painted nails. You know what I'm saying?
Sound.
You can't see.
67
You
right
can't
now.
see my shaved Buddha now. And the way I shaved it, because it gets rid that hair hole smell and bacteria and
Greg
all
is
that.
so old school.
No, I ain't, man.
Yeah, you old school as hell.
How, man? Matter of
fact
fact,
that
you got anything else on your chest? I want to move on to the next subject because I got some more shit to talk about.
I'm glad you talking.
You
remember when we first started this? How good Greg was
it's
over
an Eclipse, man. I'm telling you, it's the new energy.
Greg was sat there all patient.
The energy.
Like, yeah.
During the Eclipse.
I do have something on my chest.
Okay,
I don't remember
go.
what it is now.
What?
I don't remember what it is.
All right, well, till this comes back to you.
Yeah, go ahead. You still in your feelings?
I ain't in my feelings.
I'm saying you. I'm sorry, that's me and Angels. You still getting something off your chest?
Yes, I'm still getting. I guess it's something off my chest.
Yeah, keep going.
Going.
Look, it seemed like you need to relieve that pressure, so keep going. Yeah. We don't need you snapping.
I can't tell the difference between rappers and preachers these days. The rappers and the preachers.
Yeah, you old. This is you still.
The rappers and the preachers look exactly the same. They bezeled out. They dress the same. They talk the same. They be rapping the same. They rap on the same beats. They got the same producers, man. It's crazy out here. I ain't gonna say no preacher's name, but I don't even know his name while I'm talking. But yeah, I was just scrolling through the internet and I saw a preacher on stage just doing his thing. I thought he was an artist. I'm like, oh, who's this artist? Okay. And then they panned out. I'm like, oh, that's a church. Oh, this is a preacher. I'm talking about Cuban link on his neck, chest hair out, tank top on stage.
Yeah, I be wanting to cut loose on here.
Look, man.
But somebody got to keep it. I want to be able to cut loose. I can't cut loose. TV, I get to cut loose because we know Melissa gonna pull it back. I got to be the one to pull us back, and I don't like it. I don't like being in this position.
I'm just saying.
But go ahead, Goose.
You got the rappers on stage preaching now, which is funny to me. I guess that's what the Eclipse did too. It helped.
So everything.
The Eclipse just like whoo, everything's backwards now.
Yeah.
But the preacher / rapper / trap God, he gave a good message though.
Exactly.
And that's what you post.
That's all that
I'm
matters.
just venting. I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking.
What I will say.
You can't judge a book by its cover,
What I will say to that is, now I got to see, I don't like being the voice of reason. So what I'll say to that.
If I'm looking for the plug though, I know where to find it.
The plug to Jesus.
There you go. In the pulpit.
Now, what I will say to that is, if he's trying to cater to a young generation that's sagging their pants below their butt and, painting their nails and all of that, which is a newer generation, it's going to be hard to say that you can relate to them if you got on a 3-piece suit dressed like a old school Baptist or Methodist preacher. Mm-hmm. You can't walk up in some Stacey Adams and a vest and a tie and all of that with your robe on and think you're going to tell this person that you can relate to them, because you can't. They can relate to people that looks like them, that dress like them, that talk like them. So that's how you pull those people in. If he's a younger preacher, like for instance, where I'm from back home, it's an older church. That church, I think the actual building, the building that it's in right now, I think it was built in, it's like 1914 or something like that. And they've upgraded the building and stuff, but that original structure is still part of that building that's there. Anyway, everybody in that church is older. Right now, the pastor is younger than me. He can't relate to these people. He's talking about marriage, and I ain't dogging him out. He's doing a great job, but the subjects that he be talking about is like that don't. These people were married. Half of their spouses are dead.
Yeah.
You talking about being in a new marriage. This ain't relatable. So I say that to say it's like these newer preachers, they got to look like that. They got to dress like that. It's not that they have to. They're going to, because that's who they are right now.
Yeah.
The preachers are going to look the age that they are. If they dressing like they daddy and granddaddy that preach, they ain't going to be able to relate to people that's the same age as them. Like, man, I ain't going to you. I'm going to go over here to I don't know.
To the trap.
Jalen's church.
To the trap out.
Huh?
To the trap out.
The trap out?
The trap house.
I forgot y'all don't pronounce S's. The trap out.
To the trap house. That's the new church. Because they have to relate to the trap. To the world.
Be a trap if they're just a younger generation?
Why it can't be the
you
trap?
Are so old, Goose.
No, I'm saying that's the trap.
It was just like
That's
you
what
and your music.
That's what
and
the kids.
your sagging pants and your nails.
What's wrong
and
with the
these
trap?
damn kids
I'm agreeing with
and
you.
You're selling drugs because you're dressed different.
I'm agreeing with you. The trap is the church. You got to relate. You just said you got to relate to them. Instead of going to the church on Sunday, man, I'm going to the trap, baby. I'm going to the trap. I'm trying to relate to these young kids, man. Hey, so you come to the trap, make sure you come prepared to learn about, you know what I'm saying, whatever we got going on.
But our young kids ain't in the trap.
But they would rather go to the trap instead of calling church. They was like, man, we go to the trap, baby.
You know.
We going to the trap. And
See,
when you go to the trap and you really want to get high, you go to the what you call it? The smoke box, the ice box, whatever the box they call when they close the doors and they smoke it out and you get real high.
Hot box.
Hot box. Ooh, that'll be tough. Can you imagine the preacher say, everybody come in this back room. Come to the hot box. Come to the Hey, we about to get to it.
Greg is not a flat earther.
Let's go to the hot box.
But this is
to
one
the
of the
trap,
reasons
y'all.
why it's hard to convince them that things are bigger than what they actually see. He's talking about why does everything relate back to the trap, Goose?
No, I'm just saying. You said we have to relate. The preachers have to relate to the younger generation. So if a preacher is preaching just straight from the book as it is from the book, why would he do that when he can use some analogies? Hey man, where you get all your work from? Where do you learn? How do you learn from the streets? Man, we go to the trap. All right, we'll come to the church, aka trap. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Got to relate. And I ain't old, man. I'm just,
No, you old as hell. Goose, you old as shit. You older than what you are actually age. You already come. I know I come off old, but you come off like you elderly, Goose. When people say, Tank, you be acting old. Now I see what they say.
Oh, man.
These people out here.
You know what?
And your funny little looking clothes you're wearing.
Next episode, I'm going to come trapped out. I'm going to come with my pants
You already
sagging.
trapped out, Goose.
I'm going to come with my pants
The trap
sagging.
that you used to dress like you because you that
bezeled
age.
out. I'm going to be bezeled out. Next, hey, watch. Y'all
Greg
go
gonna
see
come dressed like he
Woo!
in the year 2000. He think that's current.
Oh, had a white tee on.
He think that's current. Hey, I'm in the trap. They're gonna be looking like Greg. That's not. Don't nobody dress like that no more. No, this is what y'all doing. Y'all in the trap.
So next episode,
Yeah, next episode. Come.
I'm gonna have
yeah.
fingers painted. I'm
Do
gonna have
all
a
of that.
bodysuit on. That'll be the up
A
and
bodysuit.
bodysuit. Yeah, that'll fit right on in. Since we talked about my age, y'all, I did hurt my back working out a few days ago.
So this is not just no. It's different. You ain't just hurt yourself. What you hurt?
Man, my lower back.
That's how you know his age.
This shit
Younger
hurt.
people, they hurt a calf, elbow,
Man.
shoulder. When you 40 plus, it's your back.
Woo. It hurt, y'all. It's my left side. I can barely bend down. I was trying to lift these heavy ass dumbbells because, like I told y'all, after I saw what Cam Newton did to those boys, I was like, ain't nowhere in hell another grown man treat me like that. So I gotta get my weight up.
So
The weight messed me up.
Somebody here said it. They said, I don't know who said it. Rita said, Greg sound like the old school people from our generation. The people that was old when we was coming up.
I'm just saying.
That's so true.
Y'all,
He don't sound 40 old. That's why I said Greg sound 80 old.
hey, that's hilarious. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's what the Bible say now.
I really don't like being a voice of reason. This ain't fun.
The
Go ahead.
Bible
dude.
say the preacher shouldn't look like the streets.
Greg, didn't no Bible say that. Go on, tell him about your injury.
Hey man. Oh yeah, my back hurt, man.
Actually, the Bible said the opposite. You got to go out into the world. You can't save the world in church.
I'll be the last person. Y'all don't take me serious with
no
no church
you be the
stuff.
second to last.
I'll
be the last.
No.
You be on here on some scriptures.
No. What I'm saying, I'll be the last person to quote anything from the Bible correctly.
That's what I said. Yeah. You would be the second to last. I would be the last.
No, you'll be. Now, the word said, thou shalt trappeth.
Yeah.
If thou shalt have the worketh, the purest worketh.
Purest worketh.
The purest. Me and Marcus was talking. I hurt my back. Marcus had some back issues, and he was trying to figure out what was wrong with my back. Yeah, and I was like, man, my back hurt so bad. If my wife wanted to do the booty, it wouldn't happen.
I said, shit.
Mark was like, no, I'm doing it. And then I sat back. I was like, yeah, I'll still do it. I don't care. Hey, I don't care how bad I'm hurting. I always got time for that ass.
I've been in some pain. I ain't never been in that much pain to be like, said, no.
Oh, yeah, I can roll over.
Now, Ada said, if it was hurting, you wouldn't say nothing. No, I wouldn't.
No, sure enough wouldn't.
He right on going.
There's been times where Mel, she'll be taking a shower, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to just wait up till she get out the shower. I'll be knocked out sleep. She'll try to sneak in the bed, and oh, come on.
Fresh out the shower?
Come on.
Run
She's like, you was just asleep, though. I'm like, so?
I was resting my eyes. Thinking about the feast to come.
So yeah, I'm always ready. Even though the back hurting, I'm always ready. Yeah. And this shit,
I was in tears pain.
Yeah, I want
like excruciating pain.
Oh dang!
I said, as soon as I get in a good position, let this pain go away.
Right?
I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm good, man. I mean, I was in Greg. The amount of pain I was in, and I've talked to women that have like had the bulging disc that I had, and they've been like, I done had kids, and I haven't had that much pain ever in my life. Oh, I would never say that because I don't know that kind of pain.
Yeah.
And I don't take that for granted at all. But when I saw women saying that, I was like, no, that's serious. Because I was just like, I couldn't stand, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, everything. I was just in pain. But as soon as I found a neutral point,
I can still twerk that hip a little bit.
Yeah. Or just I can lay stiff.
You know, women be lazy in bed. They ain't about to keep doing it. You got to be able to goddamn move your hip a little bit because they going to stop after a while. I'm tired. Just hurry up and finish.
I would agree, but yesterday, Angel,
Oh, okay.
I was shocked. I think she was too.
The Eclipse. That new energy, boy. It's that new energy. The Eclipse. Matter of fact, did you look at the Eclipse?
Yeah, I got it on video. I posted about it.
You showing
I had the glasses and everything.
Glasses and everything, yeah.
About the whole family had glasses except for Mar because I don't know if they would be outside, and I don't want to trust no teachers to protect my son's eyes from no sun rays and some glasses. So. But everybody else had glasses. They said they saw it.
How do you feel about the Eclipse? Like, what's your, I guess, belief system on that?
Well, with me, I enjoy eclipses. I love it when they happen. I think it's a neat phenomenon that happens. It's actually a very normal thing. It's just we don't get them. They don't hit in the same areas all the time. Like, Europe or Japan, they may have an eclipse sometime this year. It just always doesn't happen. It's almost one of those things. It's seeing the lightning strike. You just got to be in the right place at the right time when eclipses happen. So because I follow, go ahead.
They predict. I mean, they do.
Yeah, because everything has a pattern.
Okay, so they know where the eclipse is gonna happen.
Yeah, they can
Okay.
predict it just based on history and based on the orbits and everything.
Mm.
If you believe that sort of thing happens, based on the orbits and everything, and they can definitely they can see this, like they can calculate them years and years out, like decades out.
Yeah, because the next one's gonna be 2045, I believe.
20, the one that we get, maybe, I don't know. Probably it's
That's
very
what
possible.
that's what they've been
Yeah,
saying.
it's
the
very
next one.
possible. Yeah,
Okay.
it's they can map out. Yeah, even within it may even change as you get closer. Even within days or weeks of the path, how far out they can be. They've been doing that since the Roman, the Mayans and stuff. They used to map out the eclipses.
Oh, snap.
But I like I said, I enjoy it because I follow what kind of stuff. I did see on social media where a lot of people were getting emotional, just experiencing the sun getting blocked. They used to use that against more primitive civilizations. Like they would go to I think, was it Alexander the Great? I don't know, one of them Romans. They went to another small country and was just like, I'm going to block out the sun if you don't do this, because they knew an eclipse was coming. They knew they didn't know about the eclipse. So when it happened, they was like, oh, they started worshiping the dude. It's just like, no, they just knew
that's
there
wild.
they would use it to their advantage. But like I said, I follow this stuff. I saw people getting emotional because I think a lot of people, when you see stuff like that, when it happens and you're paying attention to it, they do realize how significant the universe is and how insignificant they may feel at the time, or how powerful the creations are of, oh, wow, it's in the middle of the day, it's hot, an object is blocking the sun, and now it's cold and dark, and this is only going to last for like an hour. It's like I think people take for granted of where they're at and what's going on. It's I think a lot of people take for granted of what it actually is, like the universe, the planet, what it takes, even the way your digestive system works. People don't think about the fact that you ate something and now it's giving your body physical energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't think about that stuff. But yeah, I enjoy it. Like I said, I follow that stuff. Y'all know I be geeking out, so I definitely enjoyed it. What about you, Goose? What's your thoughts about it?
Well, before we do that, what's the difference between an eclipse and an equinox?
Equinox.
Because I thought they was all just everything lining up.
No. The equinox is that's the change of the season. So that whole thing has to do with a calculation of the rotation of the Earth and where the Earth is in relative to the sun. And the equinox is like the longest day of the year. And it basically, and that moves. They have to calculate that out to move. I watched this whole thing on the leap year. Did I send that to you?
No.
Man, I finally looked up, I know the reason for the leap year, but I finally looked up into detail of why we have the leap year. We have to remove the leap year from the calendar like every 400 years. Why? I have to add it back. All because one of the dopest things that I've heard anybody say, I don't remember who said it, they said the universe has no obligation to make sense to you. And basically, so a day is not actually 24 hours. It's like 23 hours and a year is not 365 days. Calculates to be like 364 days and 6 hours or something like that.
Okay.
So when you celebrate New Year's, if you were following a calendar year, the New Year's would jump back. Like, I think it calculated up to like 6 hours or something like that. So instead of celebrating New Year's at midnight, you would be celebrating it at noon. And then the next year you would be celebrating, and then it would constantly move, and then the day would move. So back when they created the calendar that we follow today, I'm sorry, Greg asks, I'm just gonna make it real quick. Back when the calendar that we follow today, back when they came up with it, they realized, wait a minute, the equinox, which also follows Easter, was moving. They was like, we got to fix this. So the Romans, they were just like, how are we gonna fix this? We got to remove some days from the calendar to line everything back up, because that can't happen. The Easter can't be before the Passover, or the Passover can't be before Easter, because One follows one thing and one follows the other. So they was like, remove 15 days from October.
Dang.
So literally October just lost 15 days for them to correct it. And then they were just like, and it takes them like hundreds of years to realize this. This is like another couple hundred years later, the same people they found, it was like, no, wait, oh, this is happening. And it's a whole full explanation of why. So basically, instead of the New Year's Day traveling, being on a different thing, it's just like, oh, we just going to make all these calculations so it lands at the same time every single time to keep everybody sane. But it's like, after you have to do all those calculations and have to make sure that the next generation is keeping up with that stuff, just let it move. Like, it's weird. One of it's because of religious. Like, back when science and religion were the same thing, it would have made sense. But because they're now separate, Christianity was the first religion to do that. Now science and religion is two separate things. Now it's just like, oh, we got to do things to keep stuff in line.
Now
there's much smarter people that actually know what they're talking about that you can look up that can explain this a lot better than what I did.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's probably people in the Patreon right now that can explain it better than me, but that's just the nuts and bolts of.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The days are gone. Mm-hmm. What happens during those days to make them feel like the Sabbath or Easter has moved? If you're just living day by day, if the nights get longer or if the days get longer, you're still just you're living day by day. Where is it where they're like, because hold on, the sun didn't rise today?
Because some things happen, everything doesn't happen on a calendar day. Some things happen on the first full moon. And some things happen on a specific date.
But like, what are those things?
It's something. It's the equinox. The equinox is not a specific. I don't think the equinox is a specific day. If it's not, one of those is like the first Sunday of the month or the first Sunday. So if you do the first Sunday, that changes the first Sunday of April. So that's going to change from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's going to not first Sunday. The first the date. The date's going to change. If you do like Easter is on the first Sunday or not the first, the third Sunday. Is it the third April? The second. Yeah, it's the first full moon. And then the other things, what is it, y'all? The other things it follows the actual date. So Thanksgiving don't even follow the first date. It follows it's just the last weekend,
Thursday of the month.
Last Thursday of the month. So that's why it changes from sometimes on the 23rd, sometimes it's on the 27th. That's why it changes. When you have things that follow the moon and something else that follows the date. If it's religious and those things pass, it's like, wait, Jesus couldn't rise before he died.
So is my birthday really my birthday?
No. To sum it up, it's not. If you wanted to follow your actual birth date, you would have to know and that has to do with some of that ties into astronomy as well, where you have to find the moon. Where the moon and the sun and something like that. That taps into the zodiacs just a little bit, where it was when you were born, and that would be your actual birthday.
So we are probably older or younger than what we really are.
Not by much, but it does change.
It's
not enough to make a difference. Like you ain't even months older or younger.
I ain't 80, right?
No,
y'all just said
you might be. That would make all the sense in the world.
Your boy, was it Benjamin Button?
No, you ain't.
Shit. That's
y'all
crazy.
Imagine how old Greg gonna be in 10 years.
But I'm telling you, I'm aging backwards. I'm at my peak right now. After this, it's going down. I'm going to 39, 38. I'm gonna get younger and
10
younger.
years ago, you was older.
I'm about to have bezel chains. I'm about to get a grill in my mouth. My whole back, I'm about to get a back tattoo.
I'm about to get some more tattoos.
I'm talking about,
I think
it's
I'm
about
gonna
to
sleeve
be
this arm
crazy.
up.
Yeah, man. The Eclipse changed you, boy.
Punk ass tribal covered up or do something.
Let me see how y'all like to change, man.
But how you feel about
to
the Eclipse? We never get to you.
Oh, during the eclipse, I was inside and I prayed.
Yeah.
To be successful and to be a new person. Have new outlook on life and not be as serious as I usually am. But then I saw that damn dude on the internet with his pants sagging. And I said, well, damn.
Every time I get out, they put me right back in.
And he was on the church. He was on the pulpit.
Ridiculous sons of bitches.
And I saw his vinyl. I saw his all cotton boxing drawers. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? But no,
drawers he had on.
I know, man. I was like, look at this shit.
Man, first of all, ain't nothing like a new comfortable pair of drawers.
It ain't. Them Manscaped drawers.
Oh yeah.
They super tight, but they
a little too tight. I can't.
I like how they keep me right where I need to be.
I got on some Hanes that do the same thing. All the newer drawers, they got the cup in the front. They secure everything.
Yep.
I got some on right now. They nice and lad. They expand real good. Put them on. It's like you ain't got nothing on, but you feel secure. I said, oh, I like this right here.
Hanes.
Get them at Kohl's.
At Kohl's.
They got an assortment of colors. Angel saw mine the other day. He was like, oh, those are nice. I said, right? They nice, ain't they?
See, Angel is the only person that's supposed to be seeing on drawers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't see your drawers today.
Yeah, they navy blue.
I'm just saying, man. Come on now. Stop that bullshit.
That's why you get the decorative kind. In case somebody get a peek, they can be like, oh, he got on some nice
It's fine.
drawers,
it's the Eclipse. Go ahead, show me, man. Let me see.
All right. Patreon, every now and then, they see my drawers. I go back every now and then, I see a video like, oh, I've been over right there.
But no, with the Eclipse, I did, with all seriousness, I did pray, and I was like, man, I want to change my outlook on certain things, and I want to be more open to situations and not.
Thank you, Galacticus.
Yep.
A solar year is 365 days, 5 hours, and 48 minutes. Yeah. So I thought it was 364, but it's 365, 5 hours, and 48 minutes. So that that rounds up to 6 hours. So the New Year's would move up 6 hours this year, 12 hours the next year, 24 to 18. You know what I'm saying?
So we are older than our birthdays are way off. If it keeps adding up.
But that's why the leap year moves it back.
Oh, then how much? Okay. I'm gonna have to look into.
That's why the leap year is every 4 years, because that calculates up to 24 hours.
And then the leap year,
and then you lose that. Yeah. You lose that day.
That's cool, man.
But my bad, I interrupted. I just had to clarify that because Patreon was.
Oh yeah, ain't no thing. Eclipse, I prayed and I wanted to become a better person, basically. Mm-hmm. Also, I don't know if it's because, it might be because the baby might be sleeping more during the night. But the past 2 days, I've been waking up and I've been like feeling good waking up.
Oh, like refreshed.
Refreshed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, it's late as hell. Like,
oh yeah,
McKinley ain't get me up to go. She probably in her room watching TV, just like
she know it's time to go to school.
Know it's time to go to school.
And they're eating a bowl of cereal or whatever.
But I get up and it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn Eclipse. That damn Eclipse.
Well, ever since coming back, since spring break ended, I done had the opposite effect. I don't know why. I've been going to bed later. Like, that's probably why my legs ain't. I did leg workout yesterday. My legs ain't sore yet. Usually if I get a good night rest, it's when my soreness comes in after if I worked out the day before. I'm getting in bed late, waking up early, not getting enough rest, needing a nap. Later in the day, I'm like, I got to get back on schedule, man. I don't enjoy this.
But
I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to get in bed early.
Shoot, since we talking about sleep, I know somebody that ain't getting no sleep. Them boys, them P. Diddy boys.
Hey, them Combses.
I know them ain't sleeping at all.
Them Combses is it.
At all. They up right now.
So the one, his son got his a lawsuit. He don't have charges. He has a lawsuit against him.
Yeah. So not yet.
I don't know if we said it. I think we said it before we recorded.
Yeah, we were talking about it before we recorded. So he's somewhere in the legal jargon. His son has been subpoenaed. Is that
I think he's been subpoenaed if you've been served of.
Yeah. I think it'll be more to come with all them fellas, because Diddy wasn't in there by himself.
Nah, his whole camp, I'm sure.
I know his whole.
This is my question.
Go ahead.
So a lot of this is coming out. Victims and stuff are coming out. The other people around, I know they're naming people in these lawsuits. I only know because of Mel. Mel's my CNN when it comes to this. So the other people affiliated then were around, like a lot of these things you say, the bodyguard got this, bodyguard got that. When people, because a lot of people, like sometimes, like last week when I said, I was getting something off my chest. And I was like, I don't want to say, or I can't say, people ask, did I sign an NDA? Here's what a lot of people be misunderstanding about NDAs is it does not protect the person giving the NDA from illegal activity. It don't. I can't have Kennedy sign an NDA and then I'm out here selling drugs and shooting people and doing a bunch of illegal stuff. That does not protect me from that. So I don't know what these people had in play. Here's the problem, or one of the many, many problems. At least one of the problems I can see is these boys, they grew up with that.
Oh, yeah.
It became normal. The same thing with the Weinsteins and the Epsteins and everybody else. It became normal. What do you mean? I can do what I want to. Of course I can drug people. Of course I can abuse people. Of course the stuff they got saying Diddy was doing. Of course, because my daddy's doing it, I'm doing it. Or I'm doing it, I'm going to have my sons doing it. This is because we us, and it's normal. This is how we live. Everybody around us is doing this. And now it's coming out, like you said. There's going to be so much more to come.
Oh, yeah. P. Diddy, well, his sons, I forgot how many he got. 3, right? 3 or 4? No. Well, however many he has.
No, he has a lot more than what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he had 2. But he's got, I think, a set of twins.
Oh, see, I don't need.
Does he have twins, y'all? Mm-hmm. He does? He's got twins? He's got twin girl. How many girls does he have? Do you know? 3 girls and at least 2 sons.
That has to be
4 girls.
That
3 boys and 4 girls.
I want to hear from them.
The girls?
Yes.
That was my question. I said, now I know you was getting your sons all involved in all of this mess. What about your daughter? It's hard for you to just tell your daughters, oh, this is normal. Let somebody do this to you.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear from the daughters. I don't even think I even seen a picture of. I've only seen sons. I haven't seen any daughters from them in any type of videos.
So without Quincy, it's just 2. Well, who's Quincy?
I'm 80, man. I don't know nothing.
Oh, is it his?
Both of them. I think all the boys are his.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay. They said without Quincy. I didn't know if.
Oh, without. Oh, I don't know.
If it one. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I really want to see.
Albie Shore's son. That's right. I do remember that from years ago. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that. Okay.
He don't look nothing like.
I don't know who the 4th daughter is. This is all I know.
Ain't no telling.
Dang. That's crazy. Anyway.
Yeah, Diddy raised him, but it's his son.
Oh, well, if Diddy raised him. Damn, Playboy.
Well,
you seen that? You seen that clip with Boosie? Pull up to the club VIP. No, came from. Dang, what was it? Anyway, Boosie was like he just hooked up with P. Diddy, in that "Wipe Me Down" song, and everybody just cutting that clip out.
I didn't see that.
They going crazy, and now instead of saying no. no Diddy.
Yeah, I saw. Look, the first time I heard it was on one of them. Was it the Breakfast? No, not the Breakfast Club. Was it Drink Champ? I don't know who it was. Somebody said something.
Cameron, not Cameron.
No.
Old boy with Cameron Mace. He was explaining
the first
something.
one to say
he
it?
was saying, he was like,
Okay, I don't know where it was, but he was like something. No Diddy. I was like, wait. Man.
hey, well, even if Diddy come out of this unscathed,
No, they said Quincy's been staying out of all of it. He was like, look, I done seen what he do.
Quincy,
his son, the other son, y'all be sure son.
Oh yeah.
But go ahead.
Whether say something happens and this man Diddy is found innocent of all charges, this would never. He would have to live with this forever.
No. There's no turning back now. It don't matter. It's the. No, even think. I'm trying to think of somebody that all this has come out about, and they were able to bounce back, but ain't nobody escaped.
No,
this much. Wasn't what's his name? That. No, Chris Brown's ain't nearly. He was in relationships and they got physical and violent and stuff.
And he was all of what 16,
abusive
17.
and all that. Yeah, it wasn't like this type of. I mean, that's not good either. But this type of stuff. The dude, Louis C.K.
Who was that?
That's the dude. He had a show on. He's a comedian. He writes for people and stuff too. He had a show on.
Louis C.K.
What's it called? On Comedy Central. And I don't remember. It wasn't this bad, but it was. I don't know. I don't even remember if it was or assault allegations. SA.
Oh, this dude.
Yeah, I know some things came out about him.
Yeah,
I don't think he did any time, but it was just like I think endorsements and everything pulled, and
we need to look him up. Now that you say that, because Louis C.K. is a white guy.
No, I was looking. Period. Like, who's this much stuff? How many people have been able? Actually, yeah, he was a white guy, so it's different. I was like Ben Roethlisberger. They just swept that right under the rug. They swept all that.
What was that? About 3 or 4 different white women talking about them?
Trump.
We were talking about.
I'm catching up with y'all.
Well, I'm getting off P Diddy, getting on to how.
Oh yeah, they said ain't nobody coming to his defense.
Who that, P Diddy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't. He too far. He too deep. He way too deep.
Only person that came to Bill Cosby's defense was Felicia Rashad, and they came at her real hard. Yeah. It's like, what you ain't gonna do?
I was about to get off Diddy. I need to say this about Diddy. To me, Diddy's connections he has so many connections. He really would have to go into hiding.
Stevie J came to his defense, didn't he?
Stevie J. Where's somebody on here hold on. Let me get this thought out. They're gonna have to get rid of him like Epstein. Cause if he got too many names.
That's what I was about to say. Is nobody coming to his defense because they like, I can't defend nor condemn this man because I was there too.
I was in there. And no one has talked about, I forgot who commented this last podcast. Where's the dude with the umbrella?
Oh, Bentley?
You know he done seen some shit.
Yeah, I think they were like,
yeah, 2 peas in a pod back in the day when he first came out.
That's my other question is how far back does all of this go? Man, I know Mel probably done said it, but I probably missed that one.
It has to.
Like, was it back during the Biggie days? Was it, after Biggie, was it the Mace? Like, has Mace said anything?
Hey, well, yeah, Mace said something. He said he had to get away from that. And he was like, I told y'all this.
Was it like early or was it like the whole time? That's what I'm like, was it a transition into this where it's like, now you a little wild too. Whoa.
There's a video of P. Diddy, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Bentley, Farnsworth Bentley.
On Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, he had to move his hand away.
Yeah, so that was years ago. P. Diddy been doing this this crazy.
His biggest troll out of all the trolls he got right now, his biggest troll, his man's just a troll.
50 Cent.
50 Cent. Did you see? Did you see the interview? I don't know if he was on I don't know what interview he was doing. 50 Cent was sitting on the couch, and he was what's the right term? I guess I can say it. I don't know. He was acting real sassy sitting on that couch. Oh, I mean, he goose.
Hold on, Diddy was.
No, 50.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was like, what is it? Because he was talking about Diddy. And he said, you know, then the girls wanted to see me, and the way he started posturing himself, he was like, yeah, the way he was acting, I was like, whoa.
Oh, man.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Does anybody know? People stop. Especially when folks are willing to participate in his parties. What? Yeah, it probably started all small. I was trying to see if anybody else saw that interview that he was on some talk show. And this man, I was just like, man.
Was he imitating Diddy?
No. He was talking about his excitement of how he don't have to force girls. And like, oh, she like me? Yeah, she can come with me. But the way he was acting, I was just like, you sure? Nah.
Man.
Yeah, it was like, nah, boy.
I can only imagine having money, fame, youth, and you're an attractive man, all in one ball, and you're respected, and you got a crazy career. Who do you think is above you? Like, and nobody's pressuring you to stop anything. Everybody is a yes man, yes ma'am to you. You got to be thinking you God on earth, and you can get over on anybody.
Oh, I'm catching up with these people.
So, Diddy was just he was just a bomb ready to explode, and all it was gonna take was just one person. And
that's what it took.
That girl Cassie,
she was. I think her plan worked out perfectly to where she was like, "I want to take you. I don't want your money.
Yep.
I want to get the ball rolling of taking you down."
But she got the money.
No, definitely, she got money, but she wasn't just like. But she came after his businesses.
Yeah.
You go after him, that's nothing.
Yeah.
You go after the man's businesses. It's like, all right, and I'm gonna bring this to light.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Cause y'all be coming with. They said everybody was amused except for Will. I lost it though. Yeah, he said he wanted to take 50 shopping.
Oh yeah. I saw
50
that.
trolls everybody. I usually don't pay attention to stuff that 50 be saying because he's just a troll. Like that's what 50 does. He trolled the own members of his rap group when they were still a group.
Yeah.
Like that's just what he does. But I was curious to see about what he was saying on that particular thing, so I watched it, and then I was watching his mannerisms, and I was like, "This is not the 50 that I'm used to seeing."
I ain't got nothing to say about 50. I don't want to get trolled by 50. It'd be a privilege.
No, 50 ain't. 50 don't be responding to people though.
He's hilarious.
He don't even like, yay.
Ooh, you hit
Anyway, what's next? You hungry?
My stomach going crazy. Yeah, let's get off P. Diddy. I want to get on to why is no segue, but why when we comment on stuff, it's always us downing the person for speaking out. For example, my wife will put out some content about a black man getting charges or whatever. Mm-hmm. Then you'll see in the comments, oh, here's another black woman putting a black man down. Yeah. But let another race report on the same incident And it's, oh, thank you for the update. Oh, this is so informative. Blase, blase. Like, why is it when we do things, we're always somehow finding the negative part of anything and want to exploit that? It's crazy. What you laughing about?
You did that the first whole half of the episode.
What? I'm talking about.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
No, man, I'm talking about people sagging their pants and stuff. I'm supposed to find the good in that? What is that? What? Oh, I can't say shit.
I feel you. Nah, I hear you coming
For
from.
example, I saw a post. This lady was saying, this lady was saying she's a fitness influencer.
Uh-huh.
So she's telling people how to eat this, that, and other. And then another comment coming back. I mean, it could be, I don't know who commented. It could be a white person, black, Asian, whatever. But the person is like, ain't nobody trying to eat like that. And I don't know why you pushing this rhetoric on people, blase, blase. And the lady's like, I've been a fitness coach for 20 years. Yeah. I've changed 5,000 people's bodies. I know what I'm talking about.
Person sitting over eating bonbons.
Yes. And then she says, but the person commenting, I go to their page, they eating Doritos, they drinking beers.
Cholesterol fatal.
Yeah, it's always.
Nah.
This isn't just dedicated to, because at first I was saying just us as black people, we do this. That comment about the food and training and stuff, that's everybody. People do that. But it's just, to be negative, there's a effort you have to put towards it. And it seems like if somebody's doing something good, sagging your pants ain't good. Just want to put that out there. Bringing the trap to the church ain't good. Just want to put that out there. All right.
Bringing the trap to the church is good because you can save some people.
Now, I'll agree to that. Right? And then I'll be, oh, good, yeah. You 80 years old. Anyway. People just be finding negative shit to say about any damn thing. The cases my wife, I'm really speaking on what my wife do. The cases she brings to the table are legal, is
just passing information.
Yeah. Anybody can look up this same information. She's regurgitating it for you, for the natural, normal person to listen to, because half of us, not even half, 98% of us are not going to dive deep into these cases to really understand what's happening. So,
Yeah. Go ahead, you done?
Yeah, I was just talking about negative comments.
That's what you got to understand is people in this world are there's so many negative people. There's so many miserable people. The main comment that I see when I call out people, especially on something that me and Angel post on anything, I just basically just let them know how miserable you are. Their favorite thing to say back is, "You're just projecting."
Stop gaslighting me.
Yeah, you're projecting.
That's wild.
And it's like, you came over here being negative. I'm living my best. Like, that's just what people do. And that's why a lot of times I pull away from the comments. I don't look at it. I want to engage with my people, and I haven't moved to the point yet of not wanting to respond to when I see something negative. Like, I'll go down through and I'm liking comments and I'm responding to people, and I feel the need to that, because it's like you looking at a field full of roses and you see that weed, you want to pull it because you got all these roses. Y'all's beautiful comments are the roses. That weed is that negative comment.
Oh, so
you can't
sweet.
ignore it. It's just, well, I can't anyway. It's hard for me to look past it. I haven't gotten to that point. So that's why a lot of times I just stay out of the comments. Or if I do see it, I'm definitely to the point to where now I don't respond to them because I don't give them the energy. I don't want to give them the perfect example. I added a light in my garage, right? It was a real quick project. Patreon, I got the light up. I couldn't record me doing it because Angel was working out and playing music. So that's why I didn't show y'all me live doing it, because I was going to record it and then post it to Patreon because they was live with me last week. Anyway, it was a real quick 30, 45-minute job, if that long. Basically, I went to Lowe's, got a light for the garage. I measured between the two lights I already have in the garage. I wanted to put it in the middle to get more light. I just simply ran some MC cable over, wired up that light, or bolted that to the ceiling, wired that up, over and done with. Most of the comments, they're laughing at Angel because Angel was like, oh, this is so attractive and all whatever it is. Then you got these random ass other people who call themselves electrician. First of all, he ain't no real electrician. If he was a real electrician, he would have used conduit. Oh, he a handyman at best. Oh, why you on an aluminum ladder? Everybody know. Why you wearing a ring? Real electricians don't wear a ring. I'm doing a real quick, simple job in my garage. They have no idea of the extent of electrical work I've done. I've done live 180. I've been in power distribution rooms. I've worked on transformers. I done some. I've had to wear hot suits going in rooms because of literally there's a risk of you exploding in the room if you come in contact with the wrong. I've done all of this stuff in my electrical career. I'm putting up this simple, flimsy ass light in my garage, and y'all gonna treat that as if, oh, he ain't no really. But I don't comment. I don't respond. I'm just like, look, man, I could throw a flex at you and say, I'm retired. I retired before the age of 40. I ain't doing all that. I'm not even going to give you the energy. I just look at him and just be like, to me, you seem like a miserable person to come over here and leave a negative comment on my wife talking about how attractive she thinks I am because I'm doing something handy to the house.
They in their tub commenting.
No, they're
with
working
their
on their lunch break.
With their computer above the tub with the radio right here next to the tub, smoking cigar. Yeah, he gonna get electrocuted.
Yeah.
You got the live electric. Yeah.
Sucker. I'm working on a little bitty 120.
And what's wrong with aluminum ladders? They lighter, man.
Well, electrical, on the job site, if it was an OSHA job site, yes, you use fiberglass ladder.
Oh, fiberglass.
Yeah, you use fiberglass, because it doesn't conduct and everything. It's not grounded or whatever. No. But I'm like, I'm putting up this simple ass light. Who the hell's going to do all? Who's going to run conduit on a ceiling on a light that's 4 feet apart? Like, I don't know. It was just I saw them in there and I'm just like, that's the bro. You thought this was the bro.
I thought I got you.
But I'm like, people are just negative people. Like me and Angel's challenges. We put them challenges up, and everybody know I hate the challenges, but I'm gonna do them because Angel wanna do them. You got every now and then you got some lonely ass half in there. Oh, I would divorce him if he didn't want to do this with me. Where's your husband at? Oh, she needs a new part. She needs somebody else. She's gonna leave him. What?
It's all gonna change though.
It's just so people are just negative. People brain, they walk around with their cloud and surrounded their aura of misery, and then they put it on other people to make it be contagious. That's why I choose. I see the comments. I don't respond to them. I'm not moved by them. I'm just like, I don't even delete them. I used to delete them. I don't even delete them no more. I'm like, leave it up. Let other people see it.
I go through the comments sometimes, but I haven't lately. But I'm gonna start going through it more often because I love the. I like the controversy, but it don't bother me like that. It really it almost brings me, it gives me oh, you talking shit.
Most times, most comments, negative comments are funny to me.
Yes.
People are coming and say something about me and I'm like, this is hilarious.
This is hilarious. This is funny as hell. When I was doing those videos.
Oh, I can already tell he likes me and I thought that shit was hilarious. I'm like, because Angel went in to kiss me. So I was like, girl, back, I'm doing something. I'm like, oh yeah, he don't want to kiss his wife. He definitely like me.
That brings me so much.
What?
It makes
how
you.
How loony are you?
Yes, it makes you realize, oh, this shit is really happening. This is really funny. I be trying to get my wife to realize these comments are hilarious.
They be funny, yeah.
There's nothing. They are hilarious.
It's the ones that consistent that be there's a lady, she comments. I think she watches everything Melissa puts up. She watches I think our podcast, me and Angel's podcast, she watches the TV stuff. And probably 80% of the time she says something negative to say. And finally, one podcast, I called her out. Said, I'm not going to say this person's name, but you got one more time to leave some stupid, ridiculous shit, and I'm blocking your dumb ass. Or whatever. So in that post, the comment of that thing, she said, I'm the female dog he was talking about. Oh. And I only said, but then she says like the next 3 or 4 things, posts we put up, it was all positive. Yeah. I'm like, see, when you check people.
Hit dog or holler.
Yeah. I'm like, you ain't going to keep coming in here talking trash like consistently and think I ain't going to eventually clap back at you.
Hit dog or holler.
Oh, yeah. Like, I ain't say no names. I just said, hey, you got one more time. Apparently, I'm the female dog he was talking about. Hey, if you the one to speak up.
Yeah, man. That's
hold on, what y'all talking about over
here?
I
want my wife to look at comments as entertainment as well. This other bullshit, they just be bullshit.
Yeah,
the comments be bullshit. There was something else I wanted to say.
What?
And it done slipped my mind. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Probably next episode.
Don't me and Goose's outfits look like before and after the wash? Like it faded. That's what it looked like on screen.
Sure enough. Yep.
Like on Patreon.
We almost matched him today though.
It was close. He walked in. I said, I'll be damned.
We got the light jeans on. Dang, man, I can't remember what I was about to say. It was about, what was it about? Anyway, it'll come back to me by next week.
All right, write it down so you can remember.
Yeah. Also, pull your pants up, wear a belt.
Man, go on, let them know what they
belt ain't nothing but $15.
A lot of times they be having on belts. It's just low with their pants.
I ain't trying to see your booty, man. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I can't wait till my baby start dating and they bring the dudes home or whatever. And if they got sagging, I'm like, hey,
that's what I want to talk to you about.
Get out my house, man.
Just
until you, or I'm gonna have a roll of belts. Like, man, which one you want? Yeah, put that on. Appreciate you.
Just real quick. Me and Angel talked about this on. It was gonna cause an argument, and it was posed. This question was posted somewhere because of Kamorlee Simmons and Russell Simmons' daughter was dating a dude that was 44 years older than her.
I took a picture.
And they said, "What do you feel like at the age past the age of 18, if you have a say so in your children's dating? How do you feel about that? Because I know you got daughters. Do you feel like you have a say so after the age of 18 of who they date?
No.
You don't feel like you have a say so?
No. Will I say something?
Yeah.
Yes. But
if
they don't obey it or want to follow it, I have no control over that.
So my take on it was, if they're still dependent on me, I have a say so.
Oh well,
like if they're living with me, if I'm paying for your car, if I'm paying for your house, and I see you dating this person, if I dislike the person, that's one thing. Who cares? But if I see that they're leading you down the wrong path or somebody's taking advantage of you, if you can't sever that relationship, then you are losing what I am paying for or your dependence on me.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 18, in this girl's situation,
if I'm paying for your car, give me them keys.
Oh, yeah.
That's just my take on it. Yeah. I was curious because you got daughters. It's easy. I think it's easy for me to say as a father of boys, but I was curious if because you have daughters, how you felt about that comment.
In that situation, obviously she learned that from her parents' whole debacle. And if my daughter is living with me underneath my house, yes, I'm having that what I say go. But if you're her dating a millionaire, obviously she'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna just have my boyfriend move me out. Well, okay, cool. You got them. You ain't in here doing that. 40 years younger, but 40 years younger than this dude. And it's obvious for sex. It's sex. I wish y'all, this is the type, see, this is the.
I'm still getting past he tried.
That dude. I haven't read any comments on this, but we have to believe. Well, y'all don't have to believe nothing. I believe this is just about sex. Period. There ain't nothing this little girl doing for this millionaire dude other than sex, and that's just how it go. Calora, Lee Simmons, the Simmons people she got with Russell Simmons.
Now, she was disgusted by it.
But she got with him for sex. She was with Russell Simmons because she was a young tender, and Russell Simmons was like, I'm about to put you on. It was for sex. That's all it was. Putting you on. Ain't no 80-year-old, 70-year-old fool getting with any girl in her 20s because they got some type of spiritual connection. Unless they were under the eclipse and that energy just sold them together. I'm just playing.
Goose, go on, let more they can find you. In
You
the
can
Patreon,
find
they
me.
saying we need to cut this part out. So
Hey.
I'll get a second opinion from Angel. Go on, let them know where they can find you.
Oh,
Goose.
man, that's that bull, man. See? The new
It was the whole thing. I'm like, I don't think I can. Goose, let them know where they can find you, man. That Eclipse. Just let them know where they can find you.
You can find your boy on IG. The GOOLZBY, Building with Goose on YouTube. And I'm not a lawyer, but the debrief on YouTube as well.
And we're going to answer one more question after I say all this. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Marcus on the Gram, Facebook, and Marcus on the Book, TikTok at Tank Don't Talk. Y'all can find my building body builder called Man Shit. You can go to manShyt.com and check that out. And our Patreon is at That Chick Angel, patreon.com/That Chick Angel. Somebody said, who said it? Where is it at? Oh, Sylvia 531 said, what's y'all's personal age limit on dating? I think it depends on the age that the person is. Like an 18-year age difference between somebody that's after you 35, I don't think it too much matters. Like, you old enough to do what you want. Like, if you 35 dating somebody 18 years older, that's not that big of a difference. But if you 20 dating somebody 18 years older, that's a problem.
Yeah. Once
I
you're
think it depends on the
you're
age.
mature enough, 30 and up, I think you've lived life and you understand what life is. You're 18 and this guy's 45, 50. That's you like what's happening? In this Simmons case and all those rich people doing it.
I'm gonna have to go and voice over allegedly to keep all this in.
for the rich people doing it, it's just a business proposition. I'm wealthy, you're attractive. I'm 70 and you're 20. What's your rent? What
broke people doing
are
that.
you trying? Are you? Yeah.
They just taking advantage. It's
Yeah.
simple as that.
You taking advantage. That's what I'm saying. It's a business situation. What's your rent? What's your tuition? What can I do to help you progress in life? I'm 70, but whatever.
What about in her cousin's case, where he was doing all the taking care of, and she was taking advantage, and she was older?
If you're taking advantage of me, it's wrong. Period. And I don't understand why somebody would sit there and let that happen. But especially with men, it's all about the sex, man.
Keena Walker said, it's your knee age. If you got strong knees and he got a rock to get up, it's too hard. Man, I love y'all Patreon. All right, we gotta get up off here, and I'm gonna say, talk to myself, good luck on editing this. All right, fam, we'll holler at y'all next week. Y'all have a good one.
Keep it all in there, man.